What is happening, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back in Planet Coaster in the one, the only Time City, and we are back in the Roman section. That's right, we're actually getting close to really developing this area quite nicely into a finished, well, at least close enough finished state to where I feel comfortable enough going to the sci-fi section. In fact, we might go into the sci-fi section by as soon as the next episode, possibly. I don't know exactly. It might, just maybe, but we'll see. That way we can at least get the sci-fi section started, and because if it's going to have a dark ride, it is going to take some time to get that dark ride complete, and I'm going to have to spend a lot of time on it. So I want to make sure I have enough time for that for sure. And we'll come back to all the sections, of course, to finish up final touches and stuff. So I still have probably quite a bit to do in the Roman section, but it's gonna be one of the smaller sections, and this section took a lot faster because, one, I don't have a dark ride to worry about, and also the architecture of this is a lot less detailed and a lot easier to build, so I guess that is a major factor as well. So anyways, this episode was kind of wonky because I had to leave within the first like 20 minutes of the episode in the live stream because I had company come over, so there is a cut in between the things. You might not even notice it anyways. But it turned out cool. This is like another cool building. This is just going to be like a walk-in, just a memento. I'm even going to put in some doors just for some nice viewing. It actually turned out good. I like the doors on there. I thought that turned out really good. I like it. I like it a lot, okay? So we're filling up this area quite nicely, and everything's just kind of starting to become in a little more completed state. This episode's kind of boring, I know, but, you know, this is what we're going to have to live with, and the main street area is pretty much complete. There's not much more to do in this area. It was a very overwhelming stream at the same time because we did end up getting like a $500 total donation from one of the viewers, and it was absolutely crazy. So there's some points where I probably got a little distracted and didn't build a whole lot because I couldn't stop thanking them for what they did. So, oh, we also do some custom supporting on the coaster some more because we still have to custom support to the vertical loop. After today we do the inversion spot, the last inversion on and that's what we did. But this corner building is just going to be more or less than just like a facade. There's not going to be anything here as of right now anyways. It's just going to be for looks, which is totally okay, just to fill in some gaps and some spots, and it looks awesome. So anyways, again, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more amazing content like this. If you want to join the Discord, links in the description, where we have behind the scenes stuff, and of course we talk about coaster talk, parks, and everything like that. A lot of fun if you guys want to get more involved into the community. Again, links in the description. Just trying to remind everyone about those. Don't forget about those links. So anyways, this turned out quite nice, and I hope to hear what you guys think about the Roman section. I want more feedback. I wish I could get a little bit more feedback from you guys. You guys are a little silent on how it's looking. I mean, a lot of people say it looks great, but I just want just a little bit more to say, hey, that looks either awesome, or hey, you could work a little bit on this. Just as much as I can, you know, that way I can make the adjustments that I need to for the entire thing, because I don't know much about Roman history and everything, so this kind of challenges me to maybe learn a little bit and get some stuff maybe slightly more accurate. You know, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but I want it to be a little bit authentic as best as I can. But for the most part, it turned out pretty good, and I hope you guys think so as well. I have a really good feeling about this section, and going into the next section, the final section, guys. We're about to start on the final section, which is just incredible to think about that we've gone this far as of right now. We've gone so far through the time. So I ended up going and redoing these columns for the sundial flat ride, the frisbee, whatever you want to call it. because it was just messed up, and I had to mess with the terrain to get it back to where it needed to be. So that was a big issue there that, you know, I just had to go in and fix. I don't know how much more detail I'm gonna be adding to this flat ride as of right now. It turns, I do get the columns all the way around, and this time it worked without the ground the ground wasn't dumb this time, and it actually worked out nicely, thank goodness. So that was nice, and but I do want to take a moment to just say thank you guys so much for all the support throughout the years of this channel, and if you watch me live on Twitch, thank you so much for the support there as well, because I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys, and this community this episode just reminded me how great our community actually is. I just love all of you guys. You know, you guys aren't just, you know, subscribers or followers and everything. You guys are actually like friends to me. Like, you really are friends. And like, really, if you get in the Discord, you'll find out, like, yeah, we have a lot of fun, and it's just so much fun to just like hang out. Sometimes we'll get in voice chat and just hang out and just talk to each other. It's a lot of fun, and I would love to do like some meetups in the future to like some parks. So far, my 2019 park plans are to head to Carowinds and Dollywood in August, and then head down to Florida in October. So I'm gonna hopefully, the parks in Florida, we're looking at definitely Universal. I'm not sure if we're gonna go to Disney. Probably gonna skip out on Disney, to be quite perfectly honest. I mean, I wasn't super impressed with Disney, but you know, whatever. Just kind of depends. I don't know what will be open. We might hit a Disney park, maybe. It just kind of depends. I want to head back to SeaWorld, Orlando. That's one that I want to do because I want to ride Mako, because last time I was there, Mako was literally opened like a few weeks later after I visited. So that kind of sucked, and yeah, and I want to head to Busch Gardens Tampa as well. That's something that we're going to try and fit in as well, to try and get the most out of our trip, because we didn't go to Busch Gardens the last time we were there. It's about an hour away where we're going to be, so hopefully we can maybe find a shuttle or something that might get us there. That would be very, very nice, and we're going to look more into that. So I'll give more details on these trips as we get closer to them, and if any of you are in the area and want to hang out, I'm totally open to that. So, but like I said, it will be most likely mid to late August, most likely, around there. Maybe taking a few days off and taking some of those days where my park's closed to head into Tennessee and Carowinds, but we're gonna have to check the dates to make sure the parks are open. So that's where we're at. We're still kind of planning, and hopefully everything will go the way as planned. So those are some fun little the parks that we're definitely going to try and figure out. Like, Carowinds is going to be my new park, and then I'm also going to try and get to Magic Springs in Arkansas, since it's actually not that far away, and get some of those credits and ride my first Vekoma SLC. I'm so excited, can't you tell? But anyways, that's another 5 credits, and I'm going to try and make Fury 325 my 100th coaster, because I calculated my coaster count, and I would love to get to Carowinds and make that my 100th coaster. I have a couple new coasters I'm going to be adding, and I'm so excited for this. I need to ride like 20 coasters before, so it's going to be kind of interesting. So I can do that, or Copperhead Strike. I'm not sure what I want to make my 100th, but I think Fury is probably going to be the best bet. But anyways, that's kind of like the plans that we're trying to figure out. I hope we get to Carowinds. That's like my #1 trip, or where I want to go. So this is going to be like the first year I don't head to Cedar Point in the last 3 years, so but that's okay. I want to try and hit some of those new parks, you know. But with that being said, enough of that, let's talk about the video. So this is where I get a little bit into some more custom supporting of the Mack Rides multi-launch, and this was the one other spot I really wanted to do some custom supporting on. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to custom support this entire ride. I might do a couple extra sections. I'm going to custom support the loop still, and there might be another spot or two, but for the most part, it was mainly the inversions that I wanted to custom support. That's where the supports get mostly a little bit wonky. The rest of the supports are pretty low to the ground, and I feel like no need to really custom support those that much, to be quite perfectly honest. So yeah, it ended up being a good build, and I would like to hear what you guys think about those custom supports. If they look awesome, I think they do. And this coaster is pretty much complete for the most part. We just got to get a couple more custom supports, get the rest of the perimeter fence all the way around the ride, and it will actually be shaping up to be about where I need it. So it looks fantastic visually. It's one of my favorite visual ones out there, and we're starting to figure some stuff out with Reshade as well, so I can't wait. It's going to help with my cinematic videos of some of my rides as well. I'm very excited for to see what we can do with Reshade for cinematic stuff in the end. So it's coming, guys. It's coming. Like, I cannot wait. And like I said, I will not rush this park. I'm going to take my time, and we're just going to rapid fire episodes of Time City. So we're just going to be working on it more often than what we usually do. I haven't worked as much on it as I've wanted to so far. So I think it is very appropriate to start getting into the sci-fi section within the next episode, maybe. I actually think I'm going to start it on the next episode. That way we can get working on that dark ride fairly quickly and get all that ready to go. So I hope you guys checked out my smoothing method tutorial as well. It's kind of a work in progress still, and that's why I only showed off a couple of elements and a couple things, but they work really well if you want to build some coasters with fairly smooth layouts, you know, without using the 4-meter method and spending like 6 hours on one ride. Just to make the layout, you know, and, you know, it's never a bad idea to sometime use the 4-meter method, maybe on a certain element. As of right now, I would say using, like, you know, certain, like, small rolls, maybe like heartline rolls, is not a bad idea to use the 4-meter method, but as of right now, I'm still working on trying to figure out a good method that doesn't use the 4-meter method for all different elements that I can think of. So anyways, it worked out, and that's where we're at anyways right here. So this was kind of like a filler episode. Didn't do a whole lot except kind of fill in a lot of the empty space, and you can really start to see it show within this build, like within the Roman section. Like, we haven't been working on the Roman section for that many episodes, it doesn't feel like anyways. We are on the Apocalypse section for quite some time, so it's just hard to believe that I've been working on this park for over a year, and I feel like I haven't had enough progress to show for it, but I think we've done a lot more progress over the off season, more than anything else, because we're just in that spot, you know, where we're getting some stuff done finally. Like, I feel a lot more progression through each episode now than what we used to. Last time I kind of didn't have an idea of what I wanted to completely accomplish and work on, so I kind of spent time on like little details that didn't matter a whole lot, but I mean, they still matter, but not as much. So with the Roman section, I did want to do a little bit more with it. So, and this is the bathroom that we made in the last episode, and we want to create a little bit of a backstage area for each and every little spot as best as we can. There's going to be, I'm going to try and make some backstage roads as well that go around the park, and I think those will be very nice to have as well when we have some more backstage areas at the same time. So this is the last part we work on in this episode, so make sure you comment, like, and subscribe again for more amazing content like this. If you're going to watch these episodes live, go follow me on Twitch. We are, like, literally one follow away from 500 followers on Twitch, so that's awesome. And, yeah, so that's about it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed for sure. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. Oh yeah, join the Discord. Lots of fun in the Discord. And links down in the description below, guys, if you want to check out all of those and get involved with the community. Why not get involved with the community? It's a lot of fun. you know, we have a lot of fun in the Discord, so you should go join it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Make sure you have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow, guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye.